Hi, my name is David P. Shapiro. I'm the owner and managing partner of the law office of David P. Shapiro, located in San Diego, California, where my firm helps good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime. And oftentimes, people will ask when they find out what I do for a living, they will ask, well, what made you want to be a criminal defense lawyer? How do you sleep at night? Defending these people. And my response is very straightforward. I sleep very well because I'm doing a good duty making sure that everyone's constitutional rights are protected. And if there's enough evidence where the case can be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, and the cops do everything lawfully, the cops do everything legitimately, the district attorney does everything lawfully, the district attorney does everything legitimately, then justice may or may not be done. But I have held the district attorney to their burden. I have held the prosecutor to their burden. So that's something that's really important. Another question is, well, how'd you get into criminal defense? Okay, let me tell you. Basically grew up with two older brothers. One was in law enforcement, the other was an executive district attorney in New York City. And so I sort of grew up on the law enforcement, on the prosecutorial side of the criminal justice system. And I got to observe their work. I got to observe their life working in the criminal law arena, and decided that was something I wanted to do. And like every good story, there's certainly a detour. For some reason unknown, I decided that in college I wanted to do some economics and international business. That lasted all of about a semester and a half. And then I decided to go back to what I always wanted to do, which was work in the criminal justice arena. And going into law school in 2003, I never really committed one way or the other, whether I wanted to be a prosecutor, whether I wanted to be a criminal defense attorney. But that all changed on April 26, 2004, when I got arrested for a crime, and I spent time in jail, and I had to face the criminal justice system, and I had to face the fear and the uncertainty about my freedom, about my job prospects, about my ability to get a professional license. I was in law school at the time. And about the shame of having to come clean with my family about the fact that I was arrested and the fact that I put myself, admittedly, in that position. And at that moment, coming from an upper middle class, supportive family with a law enforcement background, as scared and as traumatic as that was, I started thinking about what it's like for the people that didn't have the financial resources that I had and my family had, that didn't have the support that I had and that my family was able to give me, and that didn't have the resources of being familiar with the criminal justice system to at least a degree. Having a brother that used to be a cop, having a brother that used to be a district attorney, myself being in law school at the time. And I thought about what those people must be feeling like who weren't as fortunate as I was. And I decided at that moment, soon thereafter, April of 2004, that criminal defense was the arena and was the avenue that I was going to go. So after graduating in 2006, I ultimately moved to San Diego in 2006 and then started my criminal defense career as a practicing attorney in San Diego in 2007. And there's not another job, another subdivision of the law, I think that I would ever consider. Certainly not anything that I've considered since 2006. So that's my story on how I became a criminal defense attorney. Again, my name is David Shapiro. I'm the owner and managing partner of the law office of David P. Shapiro, located in San Diego, California. And we can be reached at 619-295-3555.